my body from sickness, helping me through all my problems. Tossing my sin in the sea of forgetfulness, picking me up when I'm falling. Often need you much more than what this world can offer. Over the dollars, trusting my heavenly Father, trusting my heavenly Father. Wagwan, spit hot fire like Dylan. Jesus who mirror like pun. Wicked man need to see God's son. Love and forgiveness, changing my life, I'm a witness. Now I am one of his children, enter the kingdom, doing the will of my Father, part of the family business.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I've strayed so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead you embrace me. You're never too far away.
I see a vision of Moses with arms high up, praising the Lord who's most high up, in the war against things that hold on tighter than a cuff. Got you all trapped in a bluff, it ain't enough that I can put my arms down. Heavy's the head with the crown, I cannot frown, cause I await the sound for the final round. If we bring my hands down, then we all lose ground. Put on your armor and verb, not noun. Lift up a praise that the war cries out. Fighting the war to commute on route. This isn't the end, so I can't regret. If it is you, I can take a step, being submerged in the Father's depths. Of our relationship, stick to your hip in confidence. You cannot rid the prophet in the spirit prophets, but not to line his pockets. I'm talking about those who truly worship you. Pray at night for his flock and truth, bringing life to the dry bones. Let alone to seek you, give no excuse.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I've strayed so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead you embrace me. You're never too far away. Even when I've strayed so far from you, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left.
I'll never leave.
Even when I have to crawl to you,
I'll crawl to
you don't shame me. Instead you embrace me. You're never too far away.
so close to you. Never too far away.
Yeah, feeling the vibe. Wanna be with thee, Lord God. Wanna be with thee, my God. Oh my Lord, lifting my hands to the sky, up to the tippity top. Never will stop, giving you all of the praise. Forever and always, I love you the rest of my days. Let me count all of the ways that you never cease to amaze. Protector, provider, Jireh, healing my body from sickness, helping me through all my problems. Tossing my sin in the sea of forgetfulness, picking me up when I'm falling. Often need you much more than what this world can offer. Over the dollars, trusting my heavenly Father, trusting my heavenly Father. Wagwan, spit hot fire like Dylan. Jesus who mirror like pun. Wicked man need to see God's son. Love and forgiveness, changing my life, I'm a witness. Now I am one of his children, enter the kingdom, doing the will of my Father, part of the family business.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I've strayed so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left.
high up, praising the Lord who's most high up. In the war against things that hold on tighter than a cuff. Got you all trapped in a bluff, it ain't enough that I can put my arms down. Heavy's the head with the crown, I cannot frown, cause I await the sound for the final round. If we bring my hands down, then we all lose ground. Put on your armor and verb, not noun. Lift up a praise that the war cries out. Fighting the war to commute on route. This isn't the end, so I can't regret. If it is you, I can take a step. Being submerged to the Father's depths. Of our relationships, it to your hip and confidence. You cannot rid the prophet in the spirit prophets, but not to line his pockets. I'm talking about those who truly worship you. Pray at night for his flock and truth. Bringing life to the dry bones. Let alone to seek you, give no excuse.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I'm straight so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away. Even when I'm straight so far from you, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left.
I'll never leave.
Even when I have to crawl to you,
I crawl to
you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away.
so close to you. Never too far away.
Yeah, feeling the vibe. Wanna be with thee, Lord God. Wanna be with thee, my God. Oh my Lord, lifting my hands to the sky, up to the tippity top. Never will stop, giving you all of the praise. Forever and always, I love you the rest of my days. Let me count all of the ways that you never cease to amaze. Protector, provider, Jireh, healing my body from sickness, helping me do all my problems. Tossing my sin in the sea of forgetfulness, picking me up when I'm falling. Often need you much more than what this world can offer. Over the dollars, trusting my heavenly Father, trusting my heavenly Father. Wagwan, spit hot fire like Dylan. Jesus who mirror like pun. Wicked man need to see God's son. Love and forgiveness, changing my life, I'm a witness. Now I am one of his children. Enter the kingdom, doing the will of my Father, part of the family business.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I'm straight so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away.
I see a vision of Moses with arms high up, praising the Lord who's most high up. In the war against things that hold on tighter than a cuff. Got you all trapped in a bluff, it ain't enough that I can put my arms down. Heavy's the head with the crown, I cannot frown, cause I await the sound for the final round. If we bring my hands down, then we all lose ground. Put on your armor and verb, not noun. Lift up a praise that the war cries out. Fighting the war to commute on route. This isn't the end, so I can't regret. If it is you, I can take a step. Being submerged to the Father's depths. Of our relationships, it to your hip and confidence. You cannot rid the prophet in the spirit prophets, but not to line his pockets. I'm talking about those who truly worship you. Pray at night for his flock and truth. Bringing life to the dry bones. Let alone to seek you, give no excuse.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I'm strayed so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away. Even when I'm strayed so far from you, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left.
I'll never leave.
Even when I have to crawl to you,
I crawl to
you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away.
so close to you. Never too far away.
Yeah, feeling the vibe. Wanna be with thee, Lord God. Wanna be with thee, my God. Oh my Lord, lifting my hands to the sky, up to the tippity top. Never will stop, giving you all of the praise. Forever and always, I love you the rest of my days. Let me count all of the ways that you never cease to amaze. Protected, provide a job, healing my body from sickness, helping me do all my problems. Tossing my sin in the sea of forgetfulness, picking me up when I'm falling. Often need you much more than what this world can offer. Over the dollars, trusting my heavenly Father, trusting my heavenly Father. Wagwan, spit hot fire like Dylan. Jesus who mirror like pun. Wicked man need to see God's son. Love and forgiveness, changing my life. I'm a witness. Now I am one of his children. Enter the kingdom, doing the will of my Father, part of the family business.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I'm strayed so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away.
I see a vision of Moses with arms high up, praising the Lord who's most high up in the war against things that hold on tighter than a cuff. Got you all trapped in a bluff, it ain't enough that I can put my arms down. Heavy's the head with the crown. I cannot frown, cause I await the sound for the final round. If I bring my hands down, then we all lose ground. Put on your armor and verb, not noun. Lift up a praise that the war cries out. Fighting the war to commute on route. This isn't the end, so I can't regret. If it is you, I can take a step. Being submerged to the Father's depths. Of our relationships, stick to your hip and confidence. You cannot rid the prophet in the spirit prophets, but not to line his pockets. I'm talking about those who truly worship you. Pray at night for his flock and truth. Bringing life to the dry bones. Let alone to seek you, give no excuse.
Never too far away. Never too far away.
Even when I'm strayed so far from you, Lord, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left. Even when I have to crawl to you, Lord, you don't shame me. Instead, you embrace me. You're never too far away. Even when I'm strayed so far from you, you never forsake me. Lord, you take me back like I never left.
Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Alrighty then. Well, hello, welcome everybody. see if this is working. So a little bit delayed. Anyways, I'm waiting while the project opens up. Really appreciate all of you. Well, welcome to another episode of the Live from My Home. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting things that I'm doing. Welcome to another episode of Live from My Home. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm kind of everywhere today. Truly appreciate all of you joining me today. If you are here, please let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know, where you're connected from. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you are. Appreciate you all coming in. Anyways, so today's project, or at least what we're working on today, is another song from the project that Berto are doing. Berto Carlos, if you're watching, really appreciate you watching and keep working on this project. So this is the next song. We've gone through Closer, which drops March 4th. Link is down below. Oh, actually, there is no link yet. I'm waiting for the link to come out. It drops March 4th. Be on the lookout for that. As soon as it drops, I will be sharing it so that everybody can join and join along with us and listen to this great song that Berto have made. Yeah, so March 4th, Closer by Berto Carlos and Mancia drops. And then you've seen me work on Foreign Land, did some tweaks. We finally got a finalized version of that. So now the next song that I'm working on with you guys live. I know I haven't done any of these songs in a while, and I probably should have been catching up, but things have been, even though you guys have seen me here, just trying to do different things for everybody. So this is the next song that we are working on. It is called Your Voice. I think you guys saw me make the beat live. So this is the song that goes to the beat. Here we go. I'm working on all of this stuff sitting here. So anyways, yeah.
What you gotta say to me? Plain.
All right, there we go. I don't know what I did different.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me. But still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me. Lord, That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill, Father, reveal your mysteries to me. My
All right, here we go. So now we're getting it working. Sorry, apologize for that. All right, so typeset. So rendering. All of it. Boom. All right. We're making this a little delayed. Brush that. Ah, yes. Boom. I know you guys can't see. Oh, you can see it. Hey. So pretty much what it's doing right now is eliminating, working through and exporting all of the stuff. Finishes. A lot easier without so complicated. All right, so apologize for the door that we squared away.
you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running.
All right. Berto, Berto, Berto. Nice to see you, Berto. Thank you for joining me. I'm working on, as you can see, your voice. Well, so I'm going through the next track of this of our music, basically. So this one is I Want to Hear Your Voice, or at least that's what I have it named so far. Trying to get through some of these vocals. So cleaning up vocals tonight, starting off with you. I had to export a bunch of things. Work.
What you gotta say to me?
Boom. How you doing today, Berto? Dino. Your hardened heart. I thought it was your hardened. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that out loud because I just remembered. I don't want people judging us for our rude joking.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating.
His name it before.
What you gotta say to me? Plain.
Hardened parts. Come on, is it they're delaying the stream now? Okay. Here we go. Working is working. Oh no, I know. I don't know what's going on. I did something to the settings to try and do stuff, and I don't. I was trying to just fancy, but I'm about to have to like make this. Auto. Oh, recording. What? Please let me know if this works. Now that I have started recording all of. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Please let me know if the video starts working again. I did something rather simple. I pressed. Shouldn't be. Oh, oh, oh. Is it?
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating.
Working now. Uh, won't let me change it. So not great. Funny though, should trying to see for a delay here.
gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me.
What happens when laptops to do proper hardware? All right, well, and okay, I don't know what's going on. There. Sting. Ah.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me.
Got a plan for me. Last but not least. Still. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Popping up. Berto, is it still freezing? I can't tell. I'm looking on my phone, but it looks like it's freezing, but it's not freezing all at the same time, so can't really.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got.
For whatever reason, my taking. I need to clean my computer up.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me. But still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me.
All right, now let's.
What you gotta say to me?
Boom. Oops. Wrong. Oh, 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 oh.
What you gotta say to me? Plain.
Started singing some Johnny Prez up in here. Having trouble. All right, good. As long as it's still like acting totally weird. Okay.
What you gotta say to me?
There we go. It's not.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got.
All right.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still. What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me. What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but
The only part about editing that I'm is every sound nice.
what you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still. What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating.
Peace be still.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still.
Stereo speak. Boom.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts run. What you got?
I wanna hear your voice. I hope this is working just. Not like. So to anybody watching any, yeah, I have 2 people watching on YouTube. Other than Berto, who I would like to know who the other person is. Unless you want to stay anonymous, and that's up to you.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill, Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak.
Gotta love these things.
Ready to receive, I plead with you. I need to hear you to succeed. The victory prophetically. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts run in the middle.
hate this denoising process because it cuts everything off.
That's when you speak, peace be still.
I know, right? The CD. Whole thing has been bugging out today.
That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill. Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory.
First, let's downtown.
That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill. Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive.
This is my normal time. I'm
I
on.
need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetic.
I know I gotta work tomorrow, Bella. Don't worry about that. For anybody who can't see, I got my sister on Facebook. But it's the normal time. I've been doing this the whole time for like the last couple of months. Talk about the nekira.
That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill. Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear.
Berto, these actually came out really good. They have to do much in regards to do some normalizing because part of it is everywhere, the part else. Anybody who's got money out there in the world, donate a good computer to me. That way, my laptop can take a break. Die out on me, hopefully.
That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million memories to me, my destiny, just who you make me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready
I do
to
too. I be loving these lyrics too. Better than mine, at least. I'll say. At least I'll say they're better than mine. I don't know if everybody will agree with me, but at least I'll agree with me that his lyrics are really good. Bad part about these streams is you can't have who's streaming on all of them platform. They all got to be separate. Like Bella can't join in the conversation with Berto or Madison if they were having one. Madison can't join in the one with Bella on Facebook, and it just kind of like seems like I'm talking to myself, even though I really am. Da-da.
to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the way my heart.
Before I trouble in this. Got 4 people watching. Yeah, but I don't know where they're from other than Facebook and YouTube. Twitch person. 4 people.
Heart and heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen to
Begin to see what I need to cut.
what you gotta say to me. Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill, Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise.
Okay. Oh, where you driving from? Oh, wait. Of course, if you can't converse, why am I gonna ask you where are you driving from like a dummy?
Plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the wait. My heart and heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen and obey and let you lead the way. My God, I wanna draw so close to you that I can hear your very thoughts. You're everything that I want.
All right, so Berto, I want to say this over the progress or the process of us recording. Okay, you have gotten a lot better in your, I'm gonna call it mic nervousness. If that makes any kind of sense, because in the first 2 tracks, I had to do some chopping up to line up your vocals, and then as we've progressed slowly, now looking at the songs, you've gotten a lot better in keeping the timing from take to take to take. So props, big props, because I still struggle with that every once in a while. But you went from me having to cut a little bit to not really having to cut anything. Oh, school. Right, I forgot about that. You're an educated child now. Herb. But yeah, Berto, big props, because that's huge. That takes skills.
Plead with you, I need to hear you succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oof.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Plead with you, I need to hear you succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the wait. My heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen and obey and let you lead the way. My God, I wanna draw so close to you that I can hear your very thoughts. You're everything that I want.
All right. I up. Did we ever decide on a hook for this, or are we just gonna leave it empty? Monologue. Yeah, I know, right? I wish I could monologue. I don't know. Like, could be getting like, what am I gonna talk about during this? What would not make me sound like a utter weirdo, even though I am an utter weirdo? Um, what constitute as entertaining topics? Because my entertaining topics are not the same entertainment as for other people. Like, oh, well, what do we do now?
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating.
Alright, I should- went all deep voice on that. See, but we slowly, like slowly worked our way to these things. Um,
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when.
oh, all right, so now we're going. Let's delete this because I don't want it to go through the whole thing because I have one verse each. Boom. There we go. All right, so now we can start messing around with some stuff. I wanna hear your voice.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still.
Normal is boring. Jesus what? Jesus didn't want normal is what I'm assuming you're gonna say. Wanted extraordinary. I don't know what I got in mind for the hook, honestly speaking, because I almost feel like it needs to be like some kind of spoken word or like a because so you have let's go back. Hold on. So because we have this for the hook, this in the hook, right? Monologo. Oh yeah, I remember that. I wanna hear your voice. So part of me, Berto, not to ignore your comment, Bella. Part of me is like we would take clips from the verse and kind of, if I knew how to do this, and Jesus wasn't normal. Yes, he was not normal. Um, anyways, so part of me is like we could take clips from our verses and make them into the hook, like almost like DJ'd. I would have to literally look up how to do that because I have not, for the life of me, been able to figure that out whatsoever. But that has always been my goal. Yes, that is why you don't text and drive. Other than the fact that, if you don't, in Maryland at least, you guys can't have your phone in your hands without getting a ticket. So then you may also perish. And we don't want you to perish, my dear sister, because we do love you as much as you get under our skin sometimes.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill, Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the wait. My hardened heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen and obey and let you lead the way. My God, I wanna draw so close to you that I can hear your very thoughts. You're everything that I want.
Boom. Yeah. Now, on a note for Bella, I'm sitting here contemplating certain things, right? But I'm like, yo, I am not really a funny person when it comes to being on camera. Did I only do 2 takes? Where's my third take? I'm supposed to have a third take from it. That's not 2 layers. Berto has 3. I think I need to go back and huh. Anyways, But yeah, I'm not a funny not as funny as I thought I was. And as I talked to AJ and I noticed that he has a lot of my mannerisms, made a weird child. Um, Not that this has anything to do with music. Um, yeah, I noticed I think I'm pretty boring of a person. Unless we're talking about the Bible, and then all of a sudden I get really amped up and animated. And I don't know if that's I don't know if that is a good thing or not. But yeah, I'm an utter nerd. And thankfully my wife is awake so that she can agree on camera. But I'm pretty sure my sisters agree with this. So yeah, it interesting reveal. I'm pretty sure Madison is laughing at the moment. All right, so now my verse. I don't even remember what I did.
You took me to the
Oh no, there are 3 layers. Okay. Ugh, my verse sounds horrible. Took me to the valley. First, Eric.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the bird.
All right, first. Hit on this.
You took me to the valley.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Berto. Like you see, my take looks types of disgusting right now.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness in.
That's
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain that's spoken in a voice.
oof. All right. What's funny is that there's an inside joke in my wife. I will probably get in a lot of trouble for it. Which one of my sisters will catch it though?
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference. Guiding me as a true witness to the peace.
Ew, why am I so off?
You took me to the valley so clear, fire in my soul to pay the difference. Guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the mass. so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference. Guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses provided.
Oh, you don't get, okay, I want you to listen to a line, Bella, and then you tell me what I'm talking about. Okay, what? I'm talking about the inside joke. All right, here.
Plain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as
I want you to think back to our first time at Hope Center.
kind of the masses providing and kind of the masses providing an aspect that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe it was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time.
Who's Hector and who's Tito? Technically, I think I would be Tito and he's Hector because he's all rap and some sing, and then mine is, I don't know. I'm gonna say he's Hector though. That's yeah. That's my synopsis. He's Hector.
Kind of the masses providing an aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe it was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time.
You say, Berto. You agree to that synopsis? That's my. We're gonna go that route for Bella. I think I'm Tito and you would be Hector. Sorry, Tito.
Kind of the masses providing an aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe it was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime but meant to remind that you never left my side.
Eesh. Here.
Kind of the masses providing an aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe it was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime but meant to remind that you never left my side. And the fire.
Bella's asking who's Hector y Tito, like which one of us is Hector and which one of us is Tito. I said, you're Hector, I'm Tito. Vocals. Dios les bendiga.
Kind of the masses providing an aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe it was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime but meant to remind that you never left my side. And the fire in the furnace was to purify, not intended for us to die.
Ooh. There we go.
Not intended for us to die. I just wish people realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke.
Like I couldn't figure out the timing of this verse, Berto. The one that made the beat.
Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke.
Boom. Now to go through the rest of the verse and redo this. Peace be still.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the bird. You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire. You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness.
Okay, so when I do the song that we have in reggaeton, the two songs, then and only then will I say, then you can make this comment all wholeheartedly about who is Hector y Tito. Who is Hector and who's Tito? Let me put that correctly.
Spoken a voice so clear, fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime, but meant to remind that you never left my side, and the fire in the furnace was to purify, not intended for us to die. I just wish people realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke.
Let's see. I hear it's some a lot of places. Gosh.
Spoken a voice so clear, fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime, but meant to remind that you never left my side, and the fire in the furnace was to purify, not intended for us to die.
Bella Berto says no, not Hector y Tito. That I'm Zion and he's Lennox. I used to prefer Don Omar, but you know, can't do everything like he could. I can only sing with autotune. He could sing without it.
For us to die. I just wish people realize that
But yeah, Berto says I'm Zion and he's Lennox.
people realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke.
What show is that? I think that's Digimon. Why am I thinking of Digimon? All things. Dashed. Why? Oh. She started laughing, Berto.
People realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again.
No one has dreads, or is that dark? Well, actually, I'm about the same complexion as Scion. And Berto's got the long hair, so it kind of works out, you know, for the fake me out Signy Linux. And Berto's got the deeper voice, which actually matches. Now that I think about this.
People realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke. I wanna hear your voice. People realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very.
We see the young
Took me to the valley, had me stand.
Nah, Berto raps a lot better than Weezing. 10 times better. I don't even consider Weezing like a rapper. I like him better on the stuff where he's actually singing versus him rapping. I mean, yeah, he is dark, but he ain't that dark. Just got to get Berto in the sun for a little bit.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I
Buffer. Tired of up in the buffer.
had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me.
Fire my belly. Nobody knows that reference. Here's a nerd. I prefer Money Want This. Yeah, so I was never a Money Montes fan, to be honest. Funky, yes. 777, yes. West, yes. Money.
Had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing?
No, 777 was only 2 people. Well, at the very beginning they had 3, but then I don't know what happened. They never really go about what happened to the third guy for 777. other than I think he retired or something. Why do I keep doing that?
It had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken in a voice so clear. Fire.
Money Montes does exactly when I get a little sun. See, okay, so Berto says exactly when he gets a little sun, he can pass his Caribbean. So then it's not that he doesn't have good lyrics. It has nothing to do with lyrical content as to why I'm not a fan of Money. Not caring for him. I can't say dislike because I do like some of his songs. Was just, I don't know. I couldn't get past. I think it's his voice that doesn't cut it for per se. And he was more like go hard rap versus, or I'm gonna say Spanish style rap versus I think like Funky was able to hit that like modern stuff or the like swing, you know, that like American swing that is used a lot more than Money. I think Money was very Hispanic hip hop. So not to my tasting. Versus Funky had more of that, like he had already I think had production cred from the stuff with Vico, and he knew the like American style of stuff, especially I think having grown up in Orlando or had some form of his life here in the US, already exposed, which I believe made him overall a better artist.
Had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken in a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference. Guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll.
Okay, so Redimido, I like overall. I've liked him think since I've liked him since his old stuff, but he's always been able to go back and forth from Hispanic hip hop to the more Americanized culture version in both his style and then his lyrical content and music that he chooses to rap on. And so that's where I think he has more of that like balance, especially for now where like he led, at least in the Christian community, in my opinion, movement of what I think both American and Hispanic cultures have gotten into in regards to like the whole trap scene and all that kind of mess, and making it appeal more towards the younger generation, whereas Money is still catching up big time. Money Montes is still catching up big time in and then Funky went pop, my opinion, for that portion, but I think he's still like overall is much better artist in regards to his way of diving into these things. All right, here we go. Let's hear how.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see.
Why, computer, why? This.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness. You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness and had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time.
I remember the name Berto DC Reto. I don't remember ever listening to them. Like, who would? I never really heard Tercer Cielo either growing up. And then, who's the other one that like pops up lately that I can't think of? Like GOS. I remember hearing them, but then they like went out, and then Travi Joe just went all weird, in my opinion, musically.
Had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime, but meant to remind that you never left my side, and the fire in the furnace was to purify. But meant to remind that you never left my side, and the fire in the furnace was.
Wait, was DC Reto the dudes that did the techno stuff?
But meant to remind that you never left my side, and the fire in the furnace was to purify, not intended for us to die. I just wish people realize that your word is true and live. It would be.
I only know a couple of songs of Ariel Ramirez, so if you can send me some, or Arielito, I will more than likely listen to it so I can see for myself. Because I think the who I'm thinking about and who you may be listening to are maybe different, because I know somebody, I think I know somebody with that name, unless I'm thinking of a secular artist.
Not intended for us to die. I just wish people realize that your word is true and live. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke.
Actually, on a note of music, I am looking for hip hop music or rap music or reggaeton, whatever you want to call it, that is I want to say worshipful. For whatever reason, I want to say it that way. Like if you ever hear KB's 10K reasons or 10K yes song and stuff like that, like I'm looking for stuff that, like, even though it's hip hop, can be you could worship to for whatever reason. I don't know why I'm on that kick. Berto, I think you and I were talking about this the other day, but yeah, I'm on that kick. I'm looking for that. Like, I don't know why. That's like been on my heart lately. I think so I think I remember DC Reto stuff, but I don't. It's been a long time. All right, now to listen to this from beginning to end and see how we can do this. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna listen to it for later on.
What you gotta say to me? Plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating the thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill, Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the wait. My hardened heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen and obey and let you lead the way. My God, I wanna draw so close to you that I can hear your very thoughts. You're everything that I want.
Girl, that sounds like Cardi B. Is that Alright, I'm gonna come back to that because I gotta know. Is that the girl, Ariel Ramirez? Is that her name? I'm gonna listen to it.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime, but meant to
Forgot to do a part. Yeah, okay, I know Lizzy Para. She has a couple songs with Redimido and stuff like that. I remember listening to a couple of her own songs, and I liked her more as a featuring artist than I did her as the main artist, if that makes any kind of sense. Soy Lizzy, I remember that's how she does her little intro thing. Not Soy Lizzy, it's Lizzy. But you think she sounds like Cardi B for real? I would put her more as sounding like a Spanish Eve than I would Cardi, because Cardi, I think, that's how she kind of raps, and Lizzy actually got skills. All right, let's go back. Okay.
You took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my consciousness, it had to put the obvious was slain and shook. Hi, how are you doing? Let me lay here as you take away the pain and spoken a voice so clear. Fire in my soul to pay the difference, guiding me as a true witness to the peace that surpasses the kind of the masses, providing in aspects that sealed up a hole inside my soul as I can't believe what was missing took a toll. It's as if I heard your voice for the first time, and the vision of hugging you wasn't a pastime, but meant to remind that you never left my side, and the fire in the furnace was to purify, not intended for us to die. I just wish people realize that your word is true and alive. It would be suicide if I ever stopped repeating the very words you spoke. Lord, I'll repeat it again if I misspoke. took me to the valley, had me stand to see the burning bush. I had to put my
Right. Right. Did that, having fun editing vocals, whatnot. Berto, I'm gonna send you this later tomorrow, probably after I get off of work. I actually gotta work tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be fun. 5 days scheduled this week. Yeah, baby. Although I really am looking forward to something else that we're trying to do. What is? Oh, that's the. Okay. Alright, but listen to this one more time.
Say to me, plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be used to fulfill your purpose and will. Help me know the drill, Father, reveal your mysteries to me, my destiny, just who you made me to be. Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the wait. My hardened heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen and obey and let you lead the way. My God, I wanna draw so close to you that I can hear your very thoughts. You're everything that I want.
Yes, Berto, I did make this beat. Thought you knew that. This is homemade, homegrown, home scratched. Wait, that didn't sound right. Homemade.
Say to me, plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating while anxiously waiting. I say no to anxiety, won't get the best of me, Lord. That's when you speak, peace be still. My thoughts running a million miles, but what a thrill to be.
Oof. All right, good night, Bella. Have fun. I gotta get up at 7 to take AJ to school. So you have a good night.
Holy Spirit, speak, ready to receive. I plead with you, I need to hear you to succeed. The victory, prophetically, I'm ready for the promise. And if I'm honest, the hardest part is the wait. My hardened heart wants to make my own path, but the aftermath of that would be too much to take. So I'll listen and obey. You lead the way. My God, I wanna draw so close to you that I can hear your very thoughts. You're everything that I want.
Yep, I said home scratch. Don't. It was supposed to be home from scratch, and then I went with it. Don't judge me.
say to me, plain to see that you got a plan for me.
I wanna hear your voice.
What you gotta say to me, plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating, debating what. What you gotta say to me, plain to see that you got a plan for me, but still I'm contemplating.
He said the pinto beans. This man literally said the pinto beans. He's so silly. I'm okay with that. The only concern I have for that. Oh, okay. So, but anyways, but if we're gonna take that seriously, the only concern I have for that would be messing up with the following that is already established for your music and my music. And that's really all that it is. That's the only concern that I have. Because then it would kind of go into like a whole rebrand. That's a whole that's a discussion to have. I think not. Let me rephrase it that way, because my mind just started running as soon as you started mentioning stuff. My mind just like goes bloop 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 bloop. All right, let me export this really quick while we are sitting. Your voice. I'm gonna call it demo. Baby. But it's not a bad idea, I mean, per se. It's just thinking of notice my names is a very lack of creativity, okay? Just I want to point that out first. And then having to think up a name and having to then branding and all that kind of mess. But again, it is a discussion. But I don't opposed to it. Just I don't know. This thing is taking forever to export. Yeah, no. Something to think about. Is there anybody even on here other than me and you, Berto? No, Bella left, so nobody's on Facebook anymore. Nobody's watching Twitch anymore. Twitch? It doesn't even show that you're watching, Berto, and you've been the one messaging me. Pastor's getting fished. Somebody's trying to take his account or act like he is. That's interesting. All right, let's see. You know what we're going to do for this? A foreign land in the meantime. But anybody that doesn't know, this is our second track. I'm in the foreign land. I also thought about setting our stuff to 2 on the last one. Ooh. Hold up. That's worth a stop. T-Bone. How do you like know? I swear you know these people because um I would love I would love to have T-Bone on the track and like do. I'm not gonna lie, even if we did like a Bone Thugs and Harmony type track where he could just like because this dude could spit. Um, I didn't know that he. Let me look. See, now you got me wanting to look this up. Hold on a second. Bro, because I want to look this up. T-Bone record label. He used to have one back in the day. There we go. All right, so Rene Francisco Sotomayor, better known as T-Bone, is a Christian rapper. He's from Nicaragua. Oh, look, he represented Nicaragua like Pastor and Salvador. Hey. Came from being called Bones as a youngster because he was skinny and he was okay. T-Boney Bone, Corleone, Bone Soprano, T. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, no. He's been as active as I've been alive. House of Bone, houseoftbone.com. There we go. So I'm going to his website. Still got music. Huh. I can't, I'm guessing it's called House of T-Bone. Let's see. Apple Music. What does it have? Can't spell music today. I keep putting a Y in it. T-Bone. Here we go. All right, so Boneyard Records is the name of it. And I am about to. Is that him? Yeah. Or Gospel Alpha Mega Music Publishing. Let's add this. There was an album that he had did gospel.
Wake up show. You about to kick drum. Make stupid.
Yep. Oh, I'm about to download this, dude. I haven't heard this dude in a minute. Gospel enough. Funky boogie disco music. Let's see. His last album he dropped, if that's him, was in 2018 called Broken English. And then he's got a couple singles out. He dropped a single this year. About to download that and listen to it. Download that one and listen to that too. My favorite verse he's ever done is from that movie that they dropped a long time ago. Super activos. He's got some like not. Can that be him? Trap para papa. Anyways, I'm gonna send you this song, Berto, later tonight. I appreciate everybody who has watched Bella, Maddie, Berto, of course, as you've been with me throughout this entire time. And those who have listened, watched on Twitch, truly appreciate you guys. I've been on here for almost 2 hours now. So it's about time for me to get going so I can go to bed. Truly appreciate you guys joining me. I'm Berto. As soon as this finishes exporting, I will send this to whatever kinks I need to work out, and then figure out what we can do for the hook. And yeah, man. Oh, I would love to send something to T-Bone. We definitely got to talk about that one because I would love to have him on a track. That would be like a dream, one of my dreams come true. Because I want to do I would like to do a track with him, a track with Funky, who else? Track with come on, wait. Um, I've always wanted to do a track with 777. So those would be my three dreams. If I can get one of them, I'd be set. Because I can't do one with Big Pun because he passed away. But anyways, appreciate you all for joining me. Thank you so much. Leave you guys as we listen out to Closer, which drops March 4th. Me and Berto Carlos, new song coming out. One of our greatest hits, even though it's the first song. But anyways, track drops March 4th. Be on the lookout for the link as soon as I get the link. I promise you I'm sharing it, I'm posting it so y'all can join us and enjoy this song that him and I have created. Anyways, once again, I'm Mancia from Take Back Music. Join me Thursday morning for the Be Bold podcast. I will be here. I will not be missing this week. I already have the message ready and everything ready to go. Is going fire. Anyways.
Yeah, feeling the vibe. Wanna be with thee, Lord God. Wanna be with thee, my God. Oh my Lord, lifting my hands to the sky, up to the tippity top. Never will stop, giving you all of the praise. Forever and always, I love you the rest of my days. Let me count all of the ways that you never cease to amaze. Protector, provider, job, healing my body from sickness, helping me through all my problems. Tossing my sin in the sea of forgetfulness, picking me up when I'm falling off and off. Need you much more.